Hi folks, Old South Sales in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell lots of things, folks, principally diesel trucks. We sell just on the internet. Today we're going to list a truck that somebody's going to like a lot. It's a 2013 Ford F250 turbo diesel. Got everything, folks, sitting on a matching set of Michelin tires, fully equipped. I'm talking about a four-wheel drive, leather, moonroof, heated and cooled seats, all that. It's only got 227,000 miles on it. Runs and drives good, great truck. We're going to show it to you. Got a good stance, stands up good, not dinged and pinged and all that. You can see it here. The chrome is beautiful on it. The lights are great. You can see the Michelin tires here.
It's got the 20-inch platinum wheels. Good tread on it, Southern truck.
No rust issues, any of that. We'll show you on the inside here. I didn't shut the door good. Leather's beautiful. Headliner's nice as it can be. Got good mats.
Moonroof. The leather on the steering wheel's perfect. Heated and cooled seats. Power pedals. Got all of everything.
These are pretty trucks. You can see back here in the back. I mean, it's
got the inverter. 12 volt, 110 volt power, sliding rear window. Got the lift up seats with lockable storage underneath. You can see in the cab corners everything, no rust. Got the chrome.
I'm liking this
tie down hooks.
They've got it fixed. That spray in bottom at the bed liner.
Hadn't been cut for a gooseneck or a fifth wheel hitch.
Spares under it. See how clean it is here, folks? These wheels are not
curved up,
scuffed up and all that. Come back here.
Does have the tailgate step, backup camera.
Good hitch. People, I'm always amazed the phone numbers we get. Has it got a trailer hitch? Yep. But now I tell you how old I am. I remember when you had to buy your trailer hitch. If you bought a truck, that was an option, a hitch. That's just a speck of mud. But you notice, folks, it's not pecked up and scratched up and all that. See down the sides here how smooth it is and clean.
It's got a it's been deleted. Got the big exhaust on it, chrome tip.
You'll notice one thing under there. It doesn't show that it's been out in the mud being beaten, banged. That spare looks like new, Dan. See how straight the lines are on the bed? It's not had things, the bed is not beaten, banged. We always look at the lines here. Once again, a nice, clean truck. Look back up here. Of course, power on both sides. You see the navigation's on. The dash is not beat up. The headliner is just perfect. Leather's all good. 5-stroke diesel, 6.7 F250. Once again, up under here, how clean it is. Good looking truck, stands up nicely. Good set of Michelin tires. It's going to be a pretty nice truck for someone, folks. A 2013 Ford F250 turbo diesel, four-wheel drive. Got it all. Michelin tires. Spares underneath it just the way it ought to be. The bed is perfect. It's not been beaten, banged up. The truck's not chipped and dinged and pinged all over. The glass is good, and it's just so heavily equipped. It's got about everything you could put on a truck: moonroof, navigation, power pedals, heated and cooled seats, and all that. It's going to make someone a really nice truck. Folks, we appreciate you watching our video. Really thank you very much for that. We look forward to visiting with you about this 2013 F250 turbo diesel four-wheel drive. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hey folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive. Before I do, just want to show you a couple things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in. So you can see a little dusty, a little dirt, nothing serious. What you can tell is this truck doesn't appear to have spent its whole life out in a mud hole or anything, because when they have all these aluminum foil heat shields and stuff get a brown patina, you cannot clean off, and this one doesn't have that. But also it doesn't have no EGR. EGR has been deleted. DPS has been deleted as well, but I'll get into that. You can see right here all the injector codes. This truck has had a disaster kit put on it, and I'll explain that more in a minute, but basically new pump, new injectors, new fuel lines, whole new fuel system. The main thing I want to show you though is you can see, pull the cap off, just a little wisp of smoke. Smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. You can look back, I had a 15 Platinum with 16,000 miles, smoked more than this. The main thing is, see, I can set the cap down, it doesn't blow off. That means there's no pressure and thus no blow-by. Blow-by is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. Not necessarily a sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear this truck doesn't have. Right here you can see this is a heat shield. This part right here is the main part of the heat shield. This is just cosmetic and just normal wear and tear, but it's still intact. It's not the actual heat shield's not torn or anything. Got a good pair of batteries in it. Now I'm gonna hop in and take you on a spin. Okay, now we're in the truck. Just gonna show you a couple things before we get going. You can see navigation, all that works. Got the auto climate, heated and cooled seats. Throw it in reverse, backup camera, you can see that come on. Got a sunglasses holder, of course power moon roof. The only light you see is the tire pressure light flashing. I had a tire that was at 55 instead of 75. I just aired it up. It may go off on its own in a minute, or I may have to get my computer and reset it, but either way it'll be off before you pick up the truck, so no big deal. You can see, got the computer display. It'll show you distance to empty, it'll show you average miles per gallon, show you your compass heading, it'll show you all manner of stuff. It keeps up with when you need to change your oil and your fuel filter. One thing I like about these newer trucks with the 6.7, you see the plus minus. You see right now it's in 4th gear. It shows you what gear you're in. You can manually lock out gears. Like right now I locked out 6, locked out 5th, put them back. What that does, if you're towing, it keeps it from having to hunt up and down for the right gear. And plus, when you're in stop and go traffic, you can lock it down all the way to 1st gear, so it's not just hunting back and forth, shifting up and down, putting extra wear on it. You can keep all that from happening. It's got the steering wheel controls for the radio. It's got Sirius satellite, which you got to pay for the subscription, but it has it. The cool thing this has, it has Travel Link, which is you have to have the Sirius subscription to use it, but basically it's like traffic and weather on your map. So if you've got a destination in and there's a wreck ahead, it'll ask you, do you want to route around the wreck? Or if there's rain or snow or whatever, it'll overlay a weather radar on top of your map, so you can see what's coming when you're going down the road. You don't have to dig around on your phone or anything to accomplish it. It does have hill descent control, traction control. Basically, it's got everything you can put on one. Now, we got this listed as a Platinum, but let me just tell you up front, I'm not 1,000% sure it's a Platinum, because it doesn't say Platinum on the seats, and usually they say it on the seats. So either maybe somebody redid the seats, or either that, or they spent a buttload of money on Platinum wheels, Platinum tailgate, Platinum grill, Platinum letters, all that crap. I mean, you can and painted bumpers and everything else. So basically, it would be cheaper to, if you had a Lariat and you wanted a Platinum, it'd probably be cheaper to sell your Lariat and go buy a Platinum than it would be to do all the stuff to make it a Platinum. So that's why I'm saying I'm not 1,000% sure, but buy it as a Lariat, buy it as a Platinum, buy it as whatever you want. I'm just being upfront about it. I don't want any hard feelings later. Don't want anybody to get mad at me. And like we always say in our videos, we try and nitpick as best we can because, you know, I'd rather point out a little flaw or something than I would risk bad feedback over it. So, anyway, feel free to fly in here to Jackson, Mississippi and drive this home anywhere you want to go. I wouldn't hesitate to get in it and go anywhere. Like I said earlier, it's had the disaster kit put in it, which is a common issue when these get older, these 6.7s, for the high pressure pump to go out. And when it goes out, it contaminates the entire fuel system. You can't just put a new high pressure pump on it. You got to change the injectors, the in-tank pump, of course the high pressure pump, all the lines and everything. Well, it's already been done to this one, so that's about $12,000-$15,000 you don't have to worry about spending on this truck. So that's a lot of peace of mind to have, especially when you're buying a used truck with higher miles. The EGR cooler's been deleted, DPF's been deleted. You don't have to worry about regen fluid or any of that mess anymore. I just turned the cruise on, the cruise works, I'll turn it back off. Haven't found anything on it that doesn't work. Now, if I find something later, look through the eBay ad, look through all the entire description. If we find any problems, we'll update the ad and point them out. But we try and cover everything in the video. But since we sell on eBay, you know, eBay is the final place that we can put anything, because once we make the video and upload it, I can't add anything to it. But anyway, I like these 13s and up. They've got the bigger screen. They've got this storage up top that has a SD card slot. It's got USB slots, 12 volt power. There's one 10 volt power there and more 12 volt here. It's got aux input, so if you want to plug your kid's video game into it and play on the screen, you can. I mean, these things, they are, when we say loaded, they are in fact loaded. Like I said, moonroof, power sliding rear window. Don't really know of anything else they could put on these trucks that it doesn't already have. Come on. So one thing I did like about this truck, even though it's been deleted and everything, it's still got the stock air filter. The worst thing you can do to a diesel truck is stick a K&E in or some kind of open element air filter on, because the turbos will suck all the oil out of them, and then basically you'll be getting no filtration. And that's how about every truck you see with an open element air filter will have a crap ton of blow-by, and it will smoke worse than a locomotive, because the turbo has sucked all the oil out of the filter and all the dust has eaten the turbo seals up. And that, I mean, everyone I see at the auction with an open element filter, I run away, because that's going to be the problem with them. So whether you buy from us or whomever, make sure it ain't got an open element filter, and make sure you hear it crank cold, because if they're going to have problems, they may run perfect hot, but if they got a problem, it'll show when it's cold. This truck fires right up, hot or cold, runs great, got plenty of power, goes down the road like it should. Like I said, if you want to fly in, we'll pick you up at the airport, no extra charge. Or we understand most of our customers are from the Northeast and the Midwest, and they're buying from us because we got great deals and we got rust-free trucks. And so with that being said, we understand not all of you have time to spend several days driving or flying down here to Mississippi and driving home. So don't let the idea of shipping and having to deal with all that scare you off. Or if you look online for price quotes, don't let the prices you see scare you off, because odds are we can save you as much as half off depending on how much of a hurry you're in. The reason for that is, now we don't ship them ourselves, but we're set up with Central Dispatch, which is where all these people you find online go to actually find drivers, because most of these guys aren't actual trucking companies, they're just brokers. They'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front. They call it a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for finding somebody else on Central Dispatch to haul it. Well, we're spending $2 or $3 grand a year so we can be on Central Dispatch, and we can give you basically wholesale rates on shipping. So if you're interested, text me 601-376-9869 with your zip code and which truck you're interested in. I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're anywhere near Houston or Dallas or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida, then I can get you a real good deal on shipping. So, like I said, if you're interested, shoot me a text. Basically, the way it works, you pay me for the truck, just the truck, not the shipping. You can either FedEx me a cashier's check or do a bank wire. Those are the only two methods we accept. Once I get your money, we send you the title and everything, and we post it for shipping, and we wait to hear from somebody that can haul it. Usually the whole process takes 3 to 5 days. Now, if you're nearby, it could be quicker. If you're way off, it could be longer, but that's the average. And if you're not in a hurry, we can post it for less and, wait and catch somebody trying to fill a spot on their trailer. Or if you want to hurry up and get your truck, we can post it for more and, make it worth somebody's while to detour out of the way and to come on and pick it up. But either way, all that's up to you. Give me a call and I can explain it more. If you have any questions about this truck, give me a call, 601-376-9869. I'll be glad to answer them. I'll be glad to talk about the delete on it, the tuning. It's got a little, about a 75 horse toe tune, which means it's right now stock's 400. It's pushing around 500 horsepower, but it also maximizes the fuel economy. Before I go, I just want to show you the dash. You can see for yourself, the only light on is the tire light, which we talked about, that I'll have fixed before you pick it up, but there's no engine lights or airbag or service lights or any of that. I like to show the dash after we've been driving a while, because it's easy to hook your scan tool up, kill a light, take a picture, and be like, oh look, no lights. But if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you go to driving, that light's going to come right back on. And we've been driving over 10 minutes and no lights. So just wanted to point that out. Like I said, 13 F250 Lariat Platinum, 227,000 miles, but doesn't look it, doesn't drive like it. If you have any questions, give me a call, 601-376-9869. Please excuse my shaky camera work. I've been filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the very, very worst roads in the city of Jackson. So anyway, like I said, if you have any questions, call me. Otherwise, I appreciate you watching the video and listening to everything I've had to say, and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.